The launch of Aditya-L1 was one of the greatest achievements of Indian Space Research Organization in 2024. The spacecraft that was launched to study the Sun has got some good news. Hello space lovers, welcome back to Galaxy Glue, where we feed your hunger to know everything that is happening out in the space. As you have already guessed it right, that we are going to talk about Aditya-L1 today. Let's not waste a minute and jump into the video. Make sure you stay with us till the end because something is surprising awaiting you. To investigate the Sun, the Indian Space Research Program launched a spacecraft known as Aditya-L1. Most people thought, oh, that's amazing, Aditya-L1 will be going to the Sun. Wait, that was not the case. It was supposed to travel to a unique location between the Sun and Earth known as Lagrangian Point 1. Why? From there, it can monitor the Sun's activity, which will greatly facilitate space exploration. Just so you know, not only is it not feasible with our extremely sophisticated science, but no spaceship dares to reach the Sun. Now, the highlight is that India's maiden solar mission has turned out to be a success. Yes, you heard it right. After traveling toward the Sun for 4 months straight since 2nd September, the spacecraft has reached its destination, the Lagrange Point 1. Since the takeoff, the spacecraft went 4 times around the Earth before escaping the sphere of Earth's influence on 30th September 2023. Now let's take a closer look at what is this Lagrange point and everything else related to Aditya-L1. When we talk about space, gravitational forces somehow manage to gain the limelight in the conversation. Following Newton's law, you know, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? Following the law, Earth's gravity affects the Sun and vice versa. It's like a cosmic tug-of-war between their gravitational forces. But here's the interesting part. There are certain spots where the gravitational forces of the Sun and Earth cancel each other out. In simple words, there are 5 special points known as L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. That L stands for Lagrangian points, and smart math calculations helped figure out their exact locations. Yes, all of this also happening out there in the space. If you're wondering why ISRO picked L1 only out of all the Lagrangian points, the reason is that L1 lets our spacecraft stay at a safe distance, making it perfect for a close-up study of the Sun. Adding to the reason, there is a following efficient reason as well. Scientists from ISRO figured out that it takes minimal fuel to stay steady at L1. And guess what? This Surya mission is set to roll for 5 years. Being at L1 means we don't have to worry much about fuel and other stuff. This way we get the information and cool sun pics, and Aditya-L1 gets to stay there without worrying about fuel. Talking more about Aditya-L1, you will be surprised to know that it is loaded with 7 efficient payloads. 4 of them are Visible Emission Line Coronagraph, VELC, Solar Ultraviolet Imaging Telescope, SOOT, Solar Low Energy X-ray Spectrometer, SOLEX, and High Energy L1 Orbiting X-ray Spectrometer, Helios, are on a mission to study the Sun. Meanwhile, the other 3 payloads, Aditya Solar Wind Particle Experiment, ASPEX, Plasma Analyzer Package for Aditya, PAPA, and Advanced Triaxial High-Resolution Digital Magnetometers are working hard to understand the mysteries of Lagrangian Point 1. So basically, Aditya-L1 isn't just sent to check out the Sun, it's also on a mission to study Lagrangian Point 1 itself. However, India is not the only country to send a spacecraft to this point. Guess what? The European Space Agency already has its Solar Heliospheric Observatory satellite, also known as SOHO, established out there. Teamwork in space exploration sounds fun, right? No doubt, Aditya-L1 is going on the Sun any day soon, but it has some tasks on its hands to complete from that fancy Lagrangian point. One of those tasks is to know more about the Sun's corona layer. Don't worry, it's not the same corona we have been hearing about lately. The Sun's corona is its outermost layer. Now, this layer has a pretty quirky feature. If you follow the rules, the Sun's core, where nuclear fusion happens regularly, should be super hot. Logically, the closer you get to the core, the hotter it should be. But this outer layer, the corona, is surprisingly cooler. But here's the twist that made scientists scratch their heads. While the average temperature of the Sun hovers around 5,000 to 6,000 degrees Celsius, the corona layer's temperature spikes to a hopping 1 to 3 million degrees Celsius. Yes, you heard it right. This unusual scenario is what we call the coronal heating problem. Strange, isn't it? Figuring out the reason behind this peculiar phenomenon is the task that Aditya-L1 has set out to solve. Aditya-L1's second mission is to understand solar storms. During these storms, the Sun releases large amounts of energy in the form of solar flares and coronal mass ejections. These solar storms can also affect Earth's atmosphere. If Earth ever gets caught in the clutches of a solar storm, well, it wouldn't be good news. Yes, you heard it right. Back in 2012, Earth narrowly dodged a solar storm bullet. To make sure we stay safe in the future, ISRO wants to understand and predict these solar storms. Even though India is not the first one to embark on the quest to explore the Sun, India has gained recognition for space exploration, especially after the soft landing of Chandrayaan-3. It's not just about booking flight tickets and exploring a new country or planet. There's a lot at stake in space exploration. Before giving space exploration a shot, ISRO wants to thoroughly understand every activity that takes place in space. This way, they can figure out what challenges space might throw at them. And the thing is, the Sun is not just any celestial body. It's larger than all the other planets in space, and perhaps due to its high energy, it might even be a bit dangerous. That's why our capable scientists want to unravel any mysteries related to the Sun and provide valid answers. In this pursuit, Aditya-L1 has been sent to a special point for 5 years, ensuring both its safety and the collection of essential data. On September 2, 2023, Aditya-L1 was launched at 11:50 in the morning from Sriharikota. Following this, for the next 6 days, this spacecraft stayed in orbits close to Earth. During this time, the craft underwent 5 maneuvers to help Aditya-L1 gain the necessary velocity for its upcoming journey. Once it reached Lagrangian point 1, there was another maneuver, and for the next 5 years, Aditya-L1 is now there to stay, on mission. So, this is all about Aditya-L1. Let's see how these 5 years turn out to be. Are you excited by thinking about what we might get to know from this mission? Do share your excitement in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and share the video. For more such content, subscribe to our channel right away. See you with next amazing video.